Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to add more cargo capacity to the back of your ATV. I'll show you how I do it, and you will totally have almost triple the amount of space. So stay tuned. Okay, so I bought 2 flat bars. I didn't have those. And then I bought 2 fog light brackets. They seem pretty robust, so hopefully they're gonna hold. And I bought 2 clevis pins. And I had some washers and a piece of hard rubber just for spacer to cushion everything. And then last but not least, I bought the cargo carrier. Okay, so first things first, we need we have this cargo carrier for a car, and it's 2x2 to put it into the receiver, but we don't need that because we're actually going to be mounting this to the back of the quad. So what we need to do is knock this off. So bam, let's knock it off. Boom. Just cut it off with a grinder, with a cutting blade. Done. So there. Now we got our basket. Now we want to try and set it up somehow on the back of the bike so it'll hold. What you want to look out for when you're doing this is you want your basket up high because you don't want the tires to kick mud up into all your stuff. As well as you want it up above the exhaust because you don't want to melt the stuff that's in the cargo carrier. So I got to have it higher than my exhaust, and I don't want the tires splashing up at it. So I'm going to mount it on the top bar of my rear bumper. Okay, and you can see already I mounted the fog light holders. Not sure how strong they're going to be, but you know what? They're not doing the whole job. The actual flat bar that I have is going to be going from my 2x2 hitch all the way up on a 45, okay, to this piece of 2x2. We're going to come down here, and so what we're going to do is put the flat bar one piece on this side and one piece on this side, and run it all the way up to this. And then lock it in with a bolt or a receiver pin. And that way, if you lock it in with a receiver pin, it'll come out a lot easier when you're not in use. As well as these. I made it so they just clip in, and those are the pins. Okay, so now we're gonna mock this up. I like aluminum because it's nice and light, and I drilled a hole in the aluminum. It actually goes through and it goes right through to this piece of steel because the steel's got a bracket here, so it's really solid. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a piece here. So I drilled that. That's 10 millimeter because the clevis pins are 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter, okay? So I just kind of mocked it up for now, and I grabbed the clevis pin and I just threw it in real fast to see how it's going to work. And voila, one is in already. And then the other clevis pin, like that. Like that. And like that. Okay, Now the cotter pins are over there. Okay, so now that we got the bars in, you can line them up equally. Drill 2 holes up here to wherever you want it on this. I would take it at least 3/4 of the way to help with the load that's going to be on this carrier. And halfway is minimum. I'd go 3/4 if I were you. And take the flat bars off, put them together, drill right through, and then drill through this black bar as well, the 2x2. That way, whatever you put in here, a bolt or another pin, then everything's going to line up. And that's it. Okay, so flat bar time. I'm going to just bring it up between the support bracket. Goes right there. Goes right past the hitch. You're going to wiggle it on, and then put your pin back in once you have this lined up. And it's tight, but that's just me because I like it like that. Boom. So there, now that's in. Throw your pin in, your hitch. Done. So there, that's done. Now bring it up. It should line up with the hole that you made up here because you've already measured that twice. Measure twice, cut once. And check it out. It's not touching my Can-Am. It's not touching the back bracket. It's not in the way of the hitch. So if you still have to tow a trailer, you can. And I'm going to put the bolt in up there, and we're going to see how it goes. Hold on a sec. She's tight. It's because I got the paint, all the paint on it and stuff like that. So I'll grab a wrench, just do a little bit of wiggling back and forth to get it in. There we go. So now that's in, pretty close, but the rest I can do with the nut and the 2 wrenches. So there, that's like that and that. Here we go. And she's on. And that's it. Now I can take away my support, a little magnetic pickup tool, take that away, and she's on now. I will show you from the bottom side. Okay, if you come down, flat bar is right there, runs all the way down, okay, to the receiver, to your pin. Okay, so right to the pin, and you locked it in on the other side. And that way, if you ever want to take this off, all you got to do is pull that pin and these pins here, and then the whole carrier comes off just by 3 pins. Now, one little thing I thought of that actually my brother told me about, and he said you're still going to get mud flying up through the holes in here, and he showed me to get some of the exercise floor matting like this, and I just cut it to size and fit it in. Voila, no mud, or very little, hopefully. Okay guys, let's try this out. Final result. We're gonna take it off and put it back on. First of all, we're gonna throw 190 pounds on it. Boom. Looks good. Shaky, shaky. Let's try this out. Bottom pin. Like that. The two top pins. Like that. Pull it out. There we go. Was that like 30 seconds? Let's try that again. We'll put it back on. Safety clip on that side. Safety clip on that side. And then the one down below is your hitch. Line everything up. Wiggle, wiggle. And pull the clip in. There we go. Voila. Pretty easy setup. I'm really happy with this. Enjoy your day. Thanks for watching.